Hi everyone. Welcome to my analysis on dollar yen. I told us earlier in the week, we've been waiting for this reaction around this area for quite a while, and I said that forget what happened from here from the uh 2011, so backwards, but we're going to measure here and see what had happened. So we had seen this and an ABC move to the upside and a strong A wave, a shallow B wave, which may fool you to have come down in a five waves format. And that was why I said, B wave can be very funny. And because you saw it in five waves does not mean that, you have to first look at what has been happening before then. So B wave here, it's like a one, two, a three, a four, and a five, and you would have thought that, oh, this one went up as a a correction to this one is very sharp. You might think, oh, this is an A wave, a B wave here, and a more C wave to the downside. If you are expecting a double correction, you have to see reaction first before you say, okay, it's a double correction that they're going to get of this big move, But it was a very clear five waves to the downside that took more time, you know. It's an a B, and a C wave, and whereby the C part also came up, as a very sharp wave to the upside, and a triangle formation for a wave two, and a wave three, a wave four, a wave five. Now we are seeing a correction. Perhaps this correction is to correct the entire run of the C part of the wave, or probably it's going to correct A, B, C, where then we'll see. But for now, we will take it as it comes. We'll take this as an A, B, and a C wave. If it breaks this low, then we'll now begin to entertain that if it breaks four wave here, probably we're going to still see more complex correction to the downside. And the way and manner this one will go to the downside, probably break an 100 extension or more, we'll see. But for now, we'll take it as we see it. Now, this is Monday time frame. I'd explained the scenario of an ABC structure here. Then we are seeing at least an ABC correction to the downside. The extent of this, I don't know for now. Now, focusing here, it's a monthly reaction in monthly candle, like I said, that has erased this and this, and we are seeing this as an ABC to the downside of A or a W. And these had gone up. We thought it will never go down. Probably it's going to break up. Where did we see this reaction? We saw this reaction exactly at almost the base of this candle here. Like I said, one of my videos that I don't think is going to break up around this area. It didn't even cut there. And we saw a big reaction. Now, this is what we're getting. And you may think, oh, on the monthly, maybe it's going to push up again. I don't think so. I think we have enough reaction that will see us to see the C leg to the downside. Now, turning to the weekly time frame. Turning to the weekly time frame. So we had seen this part of an A, and I'd explained all this scenario around this area. But now that the fourth wave here had been broken, because before you can say that price is going to go and continue to go down, you need to take the fourth wave out. So the immediate fourth wave of this push, if you consider this as a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 here, the immediate fourth wave here had been broken. So this is highly suggestive that now we're in the downtrend to complete the C leg, at least of equal extension and 100% extension to the downside. That is where we are going. But right now, do you want to continue to sell from here? I won't want to do that, but we have to wait. If you can hold, why not hold? All this while you've been holding around 151, 1514 something, probably around this area. Yeah, we've been holding around this area when we thought we are going to finish around this area, 600. Yes, around this area. The price had pulled below that. So I still believe that price is going to push up above that level again for us to look for another point to sell. So you need to watch this carefully and to know where to sell. And if you're going to sell, if it corrects, we may be buying the corrections if we get the price action. Where to correct to, you should be looking at the base of this candle here, at the open of this bullish candle to this point of the wick here, this doji candle. These are the areas. It may push slightly above that, we don't know, but definitely your stop loss will be in this vicinity. I don't expect price to come and break this area now. Price is not coming to take this area. Price definitely is not coming to take this area from this reaction. So we are going to go inside and look at, okay, if it's now the beginning of that wave C, that this should make like a clear wave to the downside, 5 waves to the downside, because we know that wave C is also always a clear 5 waves. So it's going to give us a clear 5 waves to the downside. And at the end of that clear 5 waves, you're going to see an ABC correction that will get to this vicinity or this area for us to sell further. Now, let's now go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, like I said, this is the 4th wave it has been taken. And like I said in a video I released on Thursday or thereabout, I said the 4th wave taking is the first indication that we are turning bearish, and it's now appearing like that. We may have thought that when the wave start at times, you think it's correcting and you can't make it out. Or is it correcting for an ABC for a further push up, ABC for a further push up? That is always the way it starts. So when you see an ABC correction and a price action, all you can do is to take it. Will this continue to that you've counted your the first wave to the upside, then the counter wave is what we're looking at. You get a price action and you think that, okay, probably we may have done a 4th wave and a 5th wave. Okay, I think I'm getting a price reaction at this zone. So always get a price reaction before you launch or you plot your entry. So that way you're not going to be burning your money. So you plot your entry around that zone that you think, once we see a price action here, I think we can take it, and you see that price action, then you can go for it. Now, the A and a B and a C to the downside are taking more than 161.8, which is also the second confirmation. The first confirmation, a break of structure here of wave 4. The second confirmation is a break outside 161.0 or an extension more than 161.8. We had thought that probably wave 1 and wave 2, a 1 of 3, a 2 of 3. This may be a 3 of 3 and a 4 of 3. If indeed it's a 3 of 3 and a 4th wave of 3, this should be ending soon. And if it ends, then we should see a major 4, which will not probably which will cap this area to turn probably further down to give us one more sharp wave to the downside before we turn up. But again, when you think is a major 4 that will turn out here, you won't lose anything buying from here. So if in case you see a price action to sell, then you sell again a 5, the 5th wave, then you now go for a bigger pullback to the upside as a wave 2, which will correct. That's how to do it. So that's what wave theory and structure had taught us. Now, of course, you will first need to break out of the trend resistance in this case of wave 3 before you know that we are done completely with wave 3. So let's go to 4th hour time frame. I want you to study this and understand it as we are building this structure. So again, at times you don't know where we want, because at first you may say this is an A, B, C. Of A, you may think this is a wave B, and you may say this is a wave C. But now it has broken beyond a 61.8, then what it clearly now show us is that we had done a wave 1 here, A, B, C of a wave 2, which gave us an extended flat to the upside, an A and a B. So your 1 now, the peak of your 1 or the low of your 1 now comes here because A, B, C of a 2 ends here, then it means that 2 started here and ended in that expanse, okay? So which means it has pushed your wave 1 to this limit. Then you now look at a 161.8 extension, which 161.8 is around this area. Price had broken into the downside. That's the second confirmation. The first is wave 4 that was taken here. So are we done with wave 3 now? Because we are done with wave 1, we are done with wave 2. Are we done with wave 3? We need to connect a price within the start of wave 3 down here. So once we break the trend line or trend resistance, this trend resistance in the purple must be taken before you say, okay, maybe it won't have to be taken because we are connecting these and these. The first thing is that we are looking at the internal structure of wave 3 itself right from this point. When we break this, it's a first indication that we may be done with the wave 3. But when we now come to this area, without breaking this, the so-called fourth structure, we might say then the price will drag and waste more time here to come up to consolidate, to do a big 4. We may get a 1 more drop to do a 5 and before we go up. So where this is going to stall is what we don't know, but we need a 4-hour price action that will confirm that I think we want to go up. Right now, I can't see that yet. We can't see that yet. Maybe if this candle will close like this, if this candle will close like this, probably we need another 4-hour candle to close the second time. Then we look at their resistance, the support area to pick our order to buy. That is what we can do. Or except if you are able to pick something on the 1-hour time frame. So we'll look at it and see if this is wave 5 of wave 3, the internal structure of 3, maybe it's like a 1 of 3, 2 of 3, probably a 3 of 3 here, and a 4th wave of 3. And this might change because we are counting the substructure of wave 3 as a 1 in the purple, 2 in the purple, probably 3 in the purple, 4 in the purple. If this is 5 in the purple, it means that this 3 will come here to finish 5 in the purple. Then we are looking for a big 4, and which will shift this around this area without breaking this top. Then the 5 will go down. So anyhow, not until we take this to the upside, we are not done with this wave. So once we take this to the upside, we know that we are completely done with this wave. Price is still coming to take this to the upside and come within this zone for us to get a further drop to the downside. That is what I can see. So whatever we want to do now, if you're in a sell, you can just drop your sell to continue to float. And if you're able to catch a pullback of a wave 4, either wave 4 or a big 2 to the upside, we'll buy it. And that is why when you're now buying and you now see that your sell is in negative again, you should understand the fractal nature of the market, that will happen at some point. If your sell that you took, it's actually low down, then you will notice that, oh, you are going to still see some negative in later before it drops again. Because if you had picked from here, like I picked a sell, I'm out of it anyway. If you pick a sell from here, the price will never come to this area again. So price may just walk up around this wave 1 or within this zone for a further drop. But that's let the price tells its story here first and end its story before we begin to engage further. Now let it continue to drop, and once we see a price action that confirms a good buy, we'll take a buy and go up and ride up and again come down. With that, have a good week.